G'day viewers, my name is Michael and welcome back to Single Racer and welcome to this Sunday Sub Showdown featuring the Mercedes-Benz L-Series Formula Trucks, and let's see how we qualified for this race. So in first spot we have Shmefu, but no surprises there, he always qualifies first, he's a brilliant driver. I managed to qualify second, which is a surprise, but my brother here in the green truck, Andrew, qualified third in his first ever Sunday Sub Showdown and first ever online race. But where's the extra mile? He's down here in ninth spot as a typical truck driver. So let's see how the race unfolds. So firstly, let's see how my brother qualifies, because although I'm an experienced Sunday Sub Showdown driver, I still get very nervous, and so does Alex at the extra mile. So let's see how my brother does, given he's got much higher quality Fanatec racing gear and a Fanatec or a sim rig using that Fanatec gear. So let's see how he starts here. Oh no! He's actually forgot to put it in first gear. He's got a manual shifter and he's left it in neutral and gone all the way to the back of the field. So can he survive? Oh no, he's in last place in 10th spot. Let's see what happens here. Can he make up any positions? Oh, it's a chaos. Typical Sunday Sub Showdown chaos on the first corner. And no one makes it through as usual, but he manages to get back on the road. So let's now see how I do. Okay, so let's get a look at this carnage from behind as I get ready to take off in second spot. Now my nerves are tingling and I get very nervous, as does Alex at the extra mile. So I can just imagine my brother in his first race, and he must have been sitting there with the gear shift in neutral to make sure he doesn't stuff the starters. We see a puff of black smoke there from the truck behind me. As we get ready, the engines are revving and off we go, and there he's stuck in neutral. He probably is going, because he drives in VR as well, and he's going, what the hell's going on, and doesn't realise he's forgotten to put it in first gear. So let's have a look at this carnage on the first corner. I managed to block Don Broccoli a little bit there, but I just want to hang on to second and don't want to get punted out too much. So, and there's all the chaos there as we as we take off, and all the cars are left all over the place. And there's my poor brother getting back on track, and car spinning there, AJ Stewart by the looks of it. And it's always chaos on that first corner. So let's see how now I properly do. Okay folks, so as we get ready for the race for real, let's try and calm the nerves and have a look around this brilliant Mercedes-Benz truck mod. The nerves are always tingling, so I'm trying to settle them down. And let's have a look at these switches and dials. Very reminiscent of NASCAR in a way, but you know, it's the classic round 70s dials. I always love this type of cockpit look. It's just reminiscent of my early days in cars. So very good handling truck too, as we count down the 30 seconds for the red lights to go out. Get more and more nervous, just trying to make sure I get a clean start. There's Shmefu on the start finish line in first spot as usual. I just want to get away clean with him and try and stick with him if I can. Hope not to get punted in the rear on that first notorious first corner. As the lights get ready to go out, and we're off. It's a reasonably good start. Just try not to get hit from behind. Hopefully Don wants to overtake me on the inside, but I'm not going to let him. Just keep it cool. Try and calm the nerves down. Drive within myself. That's it. You can drive these trucks well over the curbs. They can handle it well, but just not completely over, you get fouled out. So given that Shmafu pulls away, being the alien driver. Let's see the action from behind, because he'll just pull away from me and we won't see much up front. So let's check out behind what happens now. Okay, so as the mess clears up, the extra mole has managed to avoid all that accident completely and is in third spot behind me. And given Shmafu is what I consider an alien and there's really no chance of me catching him, let's look at the action behind, because it's going to be a little bit boring in front, and let's just see if these two can pass me at any point. Now, I want to stress here that this is the way I approach some races is that I actually back off slightly, as silly as that might sound, to try and get consistency. And what I know happens, because this is a replay of course, is that the other two are trying so hard to catch me, and even when they get in front of me, they are pushing so hard, which is your natural driver instinct. But I want to say to the beginners in the back of the field there, don't worry about trying to chase them, although in fairness I make a couple of mistakes myself. But initially it's about trying to drive just within yourself. So in other words, what other drivers consider, like say 98% or 95 to 98%, because one of the things that happen here is that Alex seems to get a foul twice because he's pushing so hard, whereas through the whole 6 laps of this race I don't get a foul. Now the cost of that of course is I do get overtaken, but the advantage of that is that I drive very consistently. So let's see, and let's just watch how these two try to catch me. Ooh, Alex has a big lose on that corner. Incredible save. I don't know how he managed to save it, but I had a bit of a, a lose there, and Don Broccoli has overtaken me, so let's try and get that position back. See Don behind me. I come flying in here. I've come in a little hot, I think. Gotta hang on to it, hang on to it, hang on to it. Oh, I've mucked that up badly. And I think Don will go flying past me very shortly. I want to give him room. I don't want to race dirty. Yes, he goes past me. Now let's try and attack him and put the pressure on him, but also drive within myself. Not overdrive, just try and put pressure on him. There's, I almost clipped him. I didn't want to punt him out. I just wanted to race clean. And I've got Alex in the back as well, putting pressure on me. So it's on pressure front and back, just trying to be smooth. Keep it calm, Mick, keep it calm. Remember, in this situation, just try and do hot laps. Try not to race him so much and let the pressure be on him, and the pressure, oh, I had to take the inside there. I hit him, but I had to. He was already lost it, and it was the only way I could get past him. So now the pressure's on from Alex, because Alex caught me, because I kind of had to lift off there. Oh, what a sensational race this is. I've come in too hot. I've come in too hot. The pressure's gotten to me, and Alex goes flying past. Alright, I'm under pressure now from Alex, and you know, all joking aside, he's a superb driver, as we all know, and it's just me trying to keep it together, but I lose it a bit here, and this is what I mean. I'm overdriving now. I'm too conscious of him. I should, sometimes you battle to win, you try to win, but sometimes just being in the race and finishing third can be better, and you say, okay, I know that driver is faster. Now let me put pressure on him to make a mistake and see how we go with that. This is not good, this is not good. So let's try and stick with him, although at this point I'm just saying settle for third. You've got the two best drivers, 1 and 2 now. I'm in third spot. Let's try and settle, and if Alex makes a mistake, all well and good. Let's see how we go. Now, see, this is what I mean by, I've talked about this before, where you're racing side by side. Now, I'm not good enough, and I'm honest about that. I'm not good enough to catch Alex in any car when he's in front of me. So the trick is not to race him. The trick is to say, ignore the vehicle in front and drive like you're driving 98% hot laps. So in other words, be smooth, come in smooth, just try and not overdrive and drive within yourself, and hopefully he might make a mistake. And that's one of the key things is you've got to kind of accept where you are skill-wise in one sense, because I've noticed, especially with Devon Booth, but also myself, when we do these SRS races, or Devon Booth does iRacing on Twitch, you naturally get better. So where we used to qualify 10th to 15th, now we might qualify 5th to 10th, and you know, I've been qualifying a lot better lately. But that's because you allow yourself to improve by small increments, by not pushing too hard. And all I'm going to do by pushing too hard, trying to catch Alex when I know I really can't, is muck up and get a foul and probably lose third spot. I'd rather settle for third spot, drive within myself. I'm clearly in front of the car behind me now. So let's keep comfortable. There was a puff of smoke there as Alex is really trying to push hard to catch the car in front. He's trying everything he can to catch Schmafu in front, and hopefully, not hopefully, that's the wrong thing to say, sorry, but he might make a mistake and I can gain an advantage. So let's settle down now. Let's just drive within myself. Take each corner as I do sort of a hot lap, but not at 100%, just at 95 to 98%. Allow a little bit for overcorrection, so I'm not fouling anywhere, not putting myself out. See, just nice and smooth. See, I'm not pushing the limits at all. And by doing that, it's amazing how much you stay in front of the other car. So, you know, just keep calm here. Again, just take it smoothly. Don't overdrive. Oh, I think Alex has stopped. He's probably got a foul. See, he's been pushing to catch that car in front. Let's see now what happened and why Alex had to stop there. Okay, folks, so let's see if we can work out why Alex had to stop here. Now, you can cut the corner. So what I do is, with these trucks, you can cut the corner quite heavily as long as your opposing wheels don't come off the track too much. You can go off the track, but not by a great deal. So let's see Schmafu. He gets through the corner clean. Yes, nice and clean there. And now is Alex, and he's definitely cut that corner too much. Now, if you have a look at me, I cut the corner, and believe me, that was very close, but I don't manage to get the foul, and he's obviously got the foul. And not only do I pass him now, but Don Broccoli passes him as well. Bye, Alex. Bye. See ya. Oh, he pushed too hard. Okay, so given that the fifth lap is a bit of a stalemate, let's fast forward to the last lap and see what happens. Okay folks, so we've skipped the fifth lap because basically nothing has really happened either in front or behind me. It's all sort of pretty much stalemate. So let's go now for a flying last lap of this Sunday Sub Showdown and just see if we can settle for second spot here. Oh, and that Schmafu in front of me. He's lost it. Can I get past him now? Can I take advantage? Okay, so let's see exactly why Schmafu seemed to make a mistake on that last corner, because I consider Schmafu an alien driver, what we generally term an alien driver. He nearly always beats Alex, and we know how good the extra mile is as a driver. So, yep, it appears he's just come into the corner too hot and just couldn't pull it up in time. Maybe just going for a world record or a personal best on this last lap. You know, these great alien drivers do that. They just go for everything. So maybe it was just a lose. Maybe you can leave a comment just to say what he felt happened. Oh, come on, can I catch him, I might get a draft here. I don't want to punt him off, but if there's a gap, I'll go for it. It's just whether he can get it together, because he'll be rattled now that he's lost it. It'll take him a while. It's amazing that when you lose it, you get your rhythm out of sequence, and he'll just be trying to get his rhythm back. Here, smooth through that corner. See, Andrew, see that how much you slow down in that corner. You can actually be quick because you come out very quick at that corner. Now, can I get him on the inside? Can I get him here? He's just too quick. If I go on the inside, I won't pull this heavy vehicle up. You've got to kind of understand what vehicle you're driving and how you might be able to overtake him. But I think he's just got too much skill now. Just try and be smooth through here. Can I get the power down? I just can't catch him. He's just too good. But gee, it's so enjoyable racing these drivers here. So much fun, these Sunday Sub Showdowns. Oh, be gentle, be gentle, be gentle. No, too much wheel spin. See, too much wheel spin on that corner, and look how much ground I've lost. So now the focus goes behind me because I've got Don Broccoli behind me putting pressure on me. Can I keep it cool through here? So again, now I switch to hot lap mode and just try and drive within myself. Before I was probably overdriving it. Can I keep it under control? He's catching me, but I think I've got it. I think I've got second spot. Let's see. Ooh, Don Broccoli is putting incredible pressure on from behind. I've got to make sure I get through this corner clean. I think that's enough. Can I hang on to it? Yes, I think I've got the speed. And let's have a look how everyone finishes on the start-finish line. As I settle for second spot, well done. Well done to Smafu and well done to Don Broccoli. So let's see how everyone finishes. Okay folks, so let's see now how everyone finished this Sunday Sub Showdown race. And in first spot we have, no surprises, Shmafu. In second spot, Single Racer. And in third spot, who probably deserved second spot really, Don Broccoli. And did the extra mile finish fourth spot? Did he? No, my brother Andrew. And what a comeback from last spot, 10th spot, to finish fourth is excellent. And then the extra mile. So my brother will be rapt that he beat the extra mile in his first ever Sunday Sub Showdown race. And to round out the field, we have Nixer doing a big dive bomb there on the start finish line. We've got Boneless Brick and Meister X rounding out the field with Alf Stewart and Candyman, unfortunate DNFs. And so I hope you enjoyed that race. So this is Michael signing out for Single Racer. I'll catch you next time. See you later as we watch the field do the burnouts at the end of this fantastic Sunday Sub Showdown race. See ya.